Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Keto and the Chaos. It's Sunday, February 3rd, 2019, and it's weigh-in day. Okay, so first things first, I got another package in the mail right after I did the live chat and opened those awesome gifts from Terry Deshawn. If you guys missed my 10,000 subscriber giveaway video, head back over there and watch it. You can see the awesome things that Terry sent me. So I'm going to go ahead and open this on camera. I have not opened it. I was dying to open it yesterday, but I decided I would wait to open it till this video so that you guys can be here with me when I open it up. Let's see what we have here. Ooh. Looks like some masks. You guys know how much I love my masks. Oh, I can't wait to try these. Oxygen Bubble Bamboo, brightening and hydrating. Ooh, I'll try the hydrating first because my skin is so dry, so dry. And there is a little note here. Oh, I knew. Those who give of their time are truly generous. Thank you. Tammy, just saying thank you doesn't seem enough. I hope you know how appreciated you really are. Thank you for giving from your heart and soul. You are a blessing, Rhonda. That's probably Rhonda Mark. I'm thinking Rhonda Mark. Thank you, hon. And she sent a little cash. That's so kind. Oh. And then there's a nice long letter. And I'm not going to read this whole letter out loud for you guys because it's probably private but oh, thank you, Rhonda. You're so sweet, you guys. Thank you. This means so much to me. YouTube can be really draining, and these kind of little special little gifts where people think about you it's I never thought it would happen that people would send me things, and it has been a blessing, especially this week because I've had a really rough week. It has been really, really nice to know that I'm being thought of and prayed for by all of you, and not just these guys who have sent me lovely gifts. I know you're all thinking about me, and I know you guys all have great thoughts for me and prayers, and that you've been keeping me in your thoughts, and I'm grateful for every minute that you guys do that for me. Thank you so much, Rhonda. I appreciate it so much. You're awesome. It's Super Bowl Sunday, everyone. I am not watching the Super Bowl. I am just hanging out in bed, still recovering from the flu. I'm on day 6 and feeling a lot better today. I think I'm finally on the mend. I took my last dose of Tamiflu this morning, so looking forward to not having to take that again, though my body has just finally gotten used to it. It was pretty rough at the beginning, caused a lot of stomach upset, and it was almost as miserable as the flu itself. But now that the flu is pretty much over, I am feeling like I'm glad that I went ahead and got that medicine and took it, because I'm getting back to where I feel like I'm a normal person again and not dying. And I don't think I got as sick as a lot of people who actually catch the flu. I'm a self-admitted wimp when it comes to sickness because I rarely get sick, and so I don't handle it super well. But I have enjoyed having a lot of time to rest this week and be able to get some things done around in my room and things like that I normally would never get a chance to get done. And so that has been nice. Played little video games, that kind of thing. Watched all of the TV programs that I had been putting off watching, so that was nice. The illness did throw my weigh-in off a bit. I was much distressed earlier in the week when my weight started going up instead of down. This, as you know, if you've been watching my channel for very long, this is supposed to be one of the weeks where my weight goes down, and because of the illness or the medicine or whatever, my weight went back up earlier in the week. And I think at one point I think it was 186, 187 was the highest weight I saw on the scale this week. And normally I tell you guys that I don't really care what the scale says, and that is true, but I have also been in bed and also been away from people, which you know is not good for me if you know me very well. I'm a very social person, and I really need people in order to stay up and not let my depression get to me. So definitely I wasn't super thrilled about the trend of upwardness that the scale was taking this week. I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys what I weighed today so that we can talk about where I ended up and where I might be going from this point and what my plans are. So let's just get to the weigh-in. So as you can see, I weighed in today at 181.8, which is just 0.1 pounds down from last week. So basically exactly the same. So I ended up gaining and losing 4 or 5 pounds in the week, and that was really, really stressful on my psyche because I was already feeling down because of being ill. But I did feel a lot better about my weigh-in this morning. I was relieved to see it was back down. I'm disappointed that I didn't get to see the 170s because I thought this was going to be my week, and I really, really was kind of banking on that. I don't think I will hit it next week because next week is my normal week that I put back water weight again, but we will see. Maybe the illness threw everything off and I can't count on anything, so I'm not going to know, and I'm not going to like count my chickens before they hatch again, and I'm just going to take whatever comes may come. So am I disappointed in this week's weigh-in? Yes and no. Mostly no, because it went back down and I feel like I'm not like super bad off. It could be a lot worse. Yes, because I was really, really thinking I was going to hit the 170s today, so I'm kind of disappointed in that. But I will say that I did really, really good during my illness to not eat a lot of extra food. I have to tell you that I was dying to grab a big giant bag of almonds or peanuts and just munch away. There was a day that I ate about this much pork rinds because I just couldn't take it anymore. But pretty much every other day I stayed within my fat loss macros despite being ill, which is pretty impressive because my body was begging me to eat a lot more food. And I think it was more just my boredom than anything, and just I'm laying around watching TV and all I wanted to do was just eat my troubles away. But I didn't do it, and I'm proud of myself that I was able to stay focused and stay on plan, even though it was really hard. It was really hard. So this was another one of those life moments where I was faced with something that was difficult and having to choose between whether or not I was going to go off plan or not off plan, or whether or not I was going to eat higher fat keto or stay on my fat loss macros. But I said I was going to go all the way through February, and so I'm going all the way through February. It just goes to prove that when you can make a choice to do something, if you can keep that choice focused, it's going to help you in the long run to achieve your goals. I'm not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. If you guys weren't here and I knew I didn't have to say this video to you today, maybe I would have given in and just eaten a whole entire bag of pumpkin seeds. But I have to admit that with my weight going up despite doing what I knew what I was supposed to do, I was a little frustrated, wishing that I could have just eaten those things and blamed it on that rather than having to watch it go up and not know why and be kind of frustrated. But I am happy to say that I'm down 1.25 inches this week. Despite my being ill and wanting to eat everything in sight, I did not do it, and I did go down. And pleased as punch that most of those inches have come from my notorious midsection, which is the part of me that is being the most stubborn about weight loss. So that was a reward in and of itself. I am very, very happy about that. I'm looking forward to pushing forward again this week. 3 days into February, and I feel like that I can make it the next 25. I am planning at least one high-fat day. Probably we'll do it on Valentine's Day just for fun, to shake things up this month. And then I don't know where we're going to go from there. At March, we will see how crazy things are. I may just decide I'm going to eat willy-nilly and not worry and just try and track my carbs. Or who knows, maybe I'll be motivated to stick to my fat loss macros all the way through March. I can't make that decision until I get there. That first weekend in March 1st and 2nd, is our first big dance competition for clogging season. So we will see what happens. I don't know at this point. I really don't know at this point. But I have to say, I feel like I'm a lot stronger after going through the flu and not just binge eating everything in sight. I'm pretty proud of myself and feeling pretty good about my motivation and my goals and all of that. So I just wanted to let you guys know so that you don't go hog wild today. I am not having a super high fat day for Super Bowl because we don't watch the Super Bowl. I hope none of you guys get the flu. I'm really grateful that the flu hasn't been that bad and that it hasn't like completely taken me out. And Jasper's feeling a lot better. And Dave is feeling a lot better, though he has a worse cough than me. So far, so good on the other kids. As of today, no one else has come down with a fever. So here's praying. Because if we're going to get sick, we need to get sick all together because otherwise it takes over our whole lives and we can't do anything forever and ever. Amen. And so far, so good. Oh, and I forgot last week. I never updated on Dave's weight loss for you guys last week. Last week, Dave weighed in at 271 pounds, which was down 1 more pound. So for a total of 4 pounds in 4 weeks, which he was not super thrilled about, but he was also not complaining about because it's basically been where he has been stuck for a year and a half. So he wasn't surprised. I didn't ask him what he weighed in at today, but I know that yesterday he got on the scale and he was 266. Maybe from the flu, maybe because he finally had a whoosh. He was lucky and his scale went down while mine was going up. It was kind of weird, but he's moving forward. I keep telling him, I'm like, if you just keep doing this, it's going to happen. And I don't know that he really believes me at this point because he feels like it's so slow going for him and we're not exactly sure why. But I mean, it's been kind of slow going for me as well, and I don't know exactly why either. I think for me, I think it's just because I've been doing it so long and I'm really close to my goal. So I think my body's just kind of doing its thing and feeling comfortable. So I don't know if I'm going to change things in the future. Probably not, though. As of now, I haven't hit a true stall where I've been stuck for 6 weeks with no change. I mean, as I said this week, even though my weight didn't go down, I still lost 1.25 inches on measurements. So that's a movement. As long as there's some kind of movement, I am not counting it as an official stall. And so in 2 years, I have not actually hit a stall. Not even when I was trying to maintain did I stop losing entirely. So that's been pretty good. I'm definitely not disappointed in that. So that's about it for today, you guys. I'm sorry I sound so froggy still and I didn't put my makeup on and all that fun stuff for y'all, but you guys know that I'm sick, and if you didn't, now you do. That's where I've been. If you're wondering why I haven't done so many vlogs or over on hide and seek, or because I haven't gotten up, well, I guess I've stuck to my videos here pretty well despite being sick, but I have kind of slacked hide and seek because we didn't film hardly at all last week, and so I'm kind of putting off editing the ones I've done because I'm getting kind of close to today. So I'm not exactly sure what's going to be happening with that, but thank you for your support over there. Again, thank you so much for everybody who watches my channel. Thank you for your time that you spend here, for all the time you take to comment and to like these videos, to make them so that YouTube shows them to more people so that more people can be helped. I can't believe I'm so close to 10,000 subscribers. I really think that we're going to hit it this week. If you haven't had a chance to look at the giveaway video and send me your little clip, I have received quite a few entries, but I would like even more entries if you guys have the time to just record a little clip of yourself saying why you watch Keto and the Chaos, and so that I can put together like a 10,000 subscriber celebration video celebrating all of you and the time that you take to be here, and of course shouting out your channels if you would like your channels to be mentioned. So don't forget to check out that video. Also, if you're looking for information on how you can get started on your own keto way of life, we have all the information available to you for absolutely free on our Facebook page, Keto Chaos. The link is in the About section below. below. If you don't have Facebook and you'd just like to get that information, you can go ahead and email me at ketochaos@gmail.com and I will send it to you absolutely free of charge. Also in the About section, you will find my Patreon link. Those who have supported me on Patreon monthly receive some of my extra bonus videos like recipes and Tammy's Tidbit videos 1 full day before everyone else. And I'm really grateful to all of you for your support on Patreon and your support here in the live chats with super chats and things like that really do benefit me and help me so that I can keep this channel going. I really want this channel to be successful and I want to keep helping people. So Patreon is one of the ways that helps me to be able to keep going and get the things that I need to in order to have a successful channel. Also available is a Teespring store. If anyone is looking for t-shirts or mugs, we have those available in the About section below as well. Don't forget to check those out. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more information and on how you can get started on your own keto weight loss journey. Or if you just really want to watch me shrink and see how it goes for me, I am getting really close to my goal weight. My current goal is to just be in the 150s. That seems like a pipe dream goal, so I don't even know if it's even reachable, but it is my goal and that's where I'm shooting for to hit this year. We will see what happens. Like I said, life is crazy and I'm really close. So we're just taking it one day at a time. But I appreciate all of you being here and taking the time to watch this video. I'm grateful for every single one of you and all of your support. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. We'll talk to you again soon.